What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Rochelle, and I'm back with another video. I am back to close out the last week of February 2025 and jumpstart my budget for March. If that's something you want to see, then stick around. Okay, so first up, we're going to be talking about February 23rd to February 28th. I know technically it's supposed to be till March 1st, but I just like to keep everything in February, so that's what I did. I only had one source of income this week, and that was my sister-in-law's income. I thought I was going to make about $1,000. I ended up bringing in about $965.31. I did also make some cash, but I decided to just put that to the side to cover my taxes income. That way I don't have to worry about pulling money and transferring it. I just use the cash and set it to the side. So that's what we did. So let's talk about how we spent it. First off, the good news, savings. I was able to finish my Focus February Savings Challenge. I was able to contribute the last of the money for that. I had already saved, I think, $220, so I needed to contribute at least $180. We did that. But you see, I have an extra note in green. That means we did better than what we thought we were going to do. I had some extra money sitting in my savings account. No, lies. My bank account that I pull cash from, it was like an extra $15. So I went ahead and pulled that out too. So we're going to be cashed up in that today so that we saved over $400 for the month of February in cash. Going to show you what I plan to do with that money. Okay, so that was about 19% of our income for the week. This is why I love the end of the month, y'all. The beginning of the month, knock all them bills out. Get it out the way. And then the rest of the month is yours to really get your goals accomplished. Okay, so that's what it did for me. Next up was the debt category. We had $342 in credit card minimums to pay. So we did that for my credit card and Micah's credit card. Then Eva had some business spending on her credit card. So we contributed $70 because some of the income that I made from, I think, last week, I did not like set aside. I forgot that sometimes my clients will be like, oh, I want to buy me a shea butter while I'm here, and they'll pay me and then they'll give me cash and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's right, that's for Eva. So we made sure that we owed Eva her money and we paid her. She's good. $70 went to her credit card because she had a big annual expense that came out last month. So she's knocking it down. She's doing her thing. Okay, so then we had $43.31 left over that we could contribute to our debt snowball this week. Y'all, every penny counts. Don't discount these smaller payments. They really do help to hit the interest. And this is why I love weekly payments. So you notice I have another green arrow. So in my bank account, I had some extra money left over for the month of February that I had set aside as a buffer in my business account for any miscellaneous spending that happened. We didn't have any. So instead of the $43.31, I was actually able to send $133 to the credit card this week, y'all. I will take it, okay? Every penny. We are locked in. We locked in. 47% of our income for the week went to debt, totaling $412. Then the last category, because we didn't have no bills this week, you know, we paid them things. Was the spending category. I always try to send a little money to my family whenever I can. This month I was in a position to do that. So $175 for spending to my family. And then $150 for our spending for household expenses, food, groceries, whatever. It gets transferred into our spend account. That way, that's money that is safe to spend and it does not touch our bill money. So total $325, 34% of our income went to spending. So if you add all that up, you get $965.31. Our expenses, which I track as bills and debt, only came to $412. So I am happy with this short but sweet weekly budget, y'all. I'm happy. Your girl is happy. How do you think we did for closing out the month of February? You know, I get some comments. People are like, oh, you shouldn't be worried about, you know, gifting money when you're paying down debt. You have to do what makes you feel good. And so we are really locked in with our budget right now. And so when I see extra money, I really want to use that to do what I can for others in my life who I truly care about. We're not talking about 10 people. We're talking about 1 to 2 people. Okay. So if I can do it, I'm going to do it. We make enough income where we can afford to do that. And that's just something that, you know, you have to work with your own budget and in your own mindset about what feels good to you, make it do what it do, okay? Don't let nobody spend your money for you. Okay, now let me show you what we're doing with our savings challenge update and how we're gonna use that money to accomplish another goal. Okay, so focus February, I already shaded it in because I was so excited, y'all. We definitely met our goal of saving $400. So let's go ahead and pull that money out. So we have $220 that we saved earlier in the month, plus another $200. So, you know, we'll count it to make it cute, but we know how much it is. 100, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 420, 440. Man, 440. I feel like it should have been 420. I don't like that when I have extra money. I don't question it. I pull it out to the side, y'all, because I know I had 220 in here plus another 200 to contribute. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. Yeah, it's supposed to be a total of 420. Hey, okay? We got to figure out where that extra $20 came from and where it's supposed to go. But anyway, we saved what we needed to save for February. Now, I know I did not contribute to, I don't think I contributed to Saveopoly but once in the month of February, but we still have a good amount: 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 150, 160, 165. So we will work harder to contribute to this in the coming months because I want to save, I think, at least $700 in Saveopoly. So okay, let's talk about what we're going to do with this money. So if you know, I use the monthly savings challenges for short-term saving and spending. And I save my larger savings challenges like Saveopoly and some of the others, which are larger and take me the whole year. Those are monies that I don't touch until the end of the year. So this is money that we can spend however we want, and I am going to contribute it to our vacation fund. I really want to cash flow as much as possible of this trip. So we've already taken care of flight and hotel. Now we're going to contribute to eating out. Eating out is going to get 100. Let's see how much we have so far. 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 295. I would like to grow this to at least $500. We'll see. Transport is going to get $100 as well. Ubers, y'all, cost money. So I just want to get ahead. So 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 260. I would like for this to have about $500 as well. So we'll see. We still have a few more weeks before we travel. Tips is up next. I'm going to contribute $40 to that. It now has 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75 plus a slew of ones. Anytime I get ones, I add it to this category. I would like to grow this to about $250. And then the last category that I'm going to contribute the rest of this money to is excursions. I want to prepay for some tickets. I like to do that for our family of 3. That way we don't have to worry about it once we're actually traveling. So it's going to get the rest, which is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180. So if we add all of that in, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 320, 340. So that should be a good amount to get us going. I would like to also get this to $500. So we are building up the categories that we really, truly plan on pulling from. I like to go hard in 2 to 4 categories and knock them out. So from here on out, I think I'll be contributing to eating out, transport. I think we're good enough for tips until maybe like a couple weeks before, because we're really close to saving $250 there. And then I am almost to $500 here. So we are looking good, y'all. We are looking good. I don't plan on needing the other categories. Like usually at the airport, we don't buy anything. I mean, if we do, we can just pull it from the eating out category. I'm not too worried about that, but we are looking good for our travel. So that is it for today's video. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, you know what it is. Peace, love, and budgets.